Hello folks, Brendan at Fable Blades here. How you going? Just want to do a short 5-minute video and just show you a little bit about leather tooling for those who are interested and haven't done it before. Just to demystify it a bit, show you how simple it actually is to get some beautiful results if you want to do scabbards or sword grips. Basically, anything you can draw, you can tool onto veg tanned leather. It has to be veg tanned leather, not chrome tanned. The beautiful property about veg tanned leather is that when you dampen it, it's very moldable, and when it dries, it will hold that shape. Um, Previous video, you'll see about the thickness of leather that I use and how I skive it and shape it for the form of the scabbard. Uh, Basically, with the designs, these are anything you can draw, you can tool. These are some drawings I've done. I'll just grab my sketchbook and show you. I've traced the scabbard, put a center line, come up with my designs. I've then transferred that to some baking paper, some greaseproof wax paper, and tape that onto the scabbard. I draw over those designs with a ballpoint pen, which leaves a light impression in the scabbard so that I can follow it. I then go with a swivel knife and carve the outline. That's the swivel knife. Basically, you can see it's got a little saddle so that you can rest your finger in, and it rotates so you can do curved lines. These are available on eBay. Just search swivel knife. Once I've got my outline carved, I do that with the leather dry, and then I move on to the molding of the leather, which is done damp with a variety of basic tools. You can set yourself up for this pretty cheaply. The first tool that you want are these edge bevelers. So you can see the shape of those. These are little checker cut ones. You can get smooth ones too. So I use them just to go around the outline and provide the relief, which lifts the pattern. Another handy tool is a background shader. There's a couple of different background shaders you can use. So where you want to fill in an area, like I've done here, you can use those. Another popular background shading technique is to use small seeders, the seeding tools, which you can see there. Basically, you can make these yourself just by drilling in the end of some rod with a drill bit, and then use your belt grinder to bevel this around, and you've got yourself some seeding tools. I didn't make these. I got these off eBay, made by some kids in China, just from some steel rod. They're pretty cheap. Keep some people employed. You get a whole stack of them. It's like $10 or something, and they come in all different shapes. There you can see there's like a leaf and all different shape tools. So you can pick up a lot of this stuff pretty cheap on eBay or make it yourself. These are a couple more that I've made myself. This is a mule's foot design, but this one is a very handy tool, which I've just cut from some bar stock that an offcut. And it's actually handy for pressing in your cuts. It's good for running around your cuts. And say if you want to lift, so I'm trying to do it through the viewfinder. It's like looking in a mirror. If you want to lift the leather, you can sort of push this in under the leather and lift it and provide more relief. So even though it's only a millimeter or so thick, this leather, you can get some pretty three-dimensional looking effects when you're wet molding it. Just some basic tools that you can pick up on eBay. These ones, which are CNC cut, you can get these on Etsy, and you can also get them to custom cut you something. So if there's a style that you can't find, they can actually, if you can find a bit of clip art in the design that you want, or make it on your computer, they can cut them for you and post them to you. So I was talking to someone about paisley recently, and you can't get any paisley leather tools, so you can custom order. But if you jump on Etsy, these ones come from a shop. They're called, I think, Leather Stamp Tools. They're in Bulgaria. in Europe, and they're amazing. They're really sharp, really three-dimensional, some of them, and provide beautiful stamping on belts and that sort of thing on thick leather. Some of them need quite thick leather to get the full picture. But yeah, jump on Etsy and you can see examples. Yeah, so there's some great stuff if you want to spend a bit more money, but if you just got $50 and you want to have a crack doing your own grips, I mean, you can get set up pretty cheaply once you've got yourself some veg tanned leather. And like I say, anything you can draw, you can tool into it. You're not restricted by what other people are doing. Yeah, just get creative and enjoy it. It's not rocket science. Have a crack. Thanks, guys.